Hello talkers, this is Ruth Finney with today's Talk Inspired Practice. If you've ever been in a car accident, you know that typically the first thought is always trying to figure out who's at fault. Maybe the person has a bad habit of texting, talking, eating, or just driving while distracted or tired or intoxicated. These are all bad habits that we know we need to stop because they could cause long-term damage and possibly even death. However, if you've ever tried to break any kind of bad habit, you know that it can be difficult because they're such a part of who we are. We do these things without even thinking. But because the result of our bad habit could potentially end lives, we're usually willing to put forth some level of effort to try to make change so that we're not the ones at fault. So if we're charged for the accident and we know that our bad habit is the cause, we also know that if it's going to change, we have to be the one willing to put forth the effort because no one can break our bad habit for us. However, when we have bad communication habits that are causing damage in our relationships, for some reason, we feel it's the other person's responsibility to fix it. Why? What's the difference? We know we're saying things that we shouldn't say, and that every time we say these things, we're causing damage and possibly even death of the relationship. So if we don't want to be the ones at fault, we have to be willing to put forth the effort to change the habit. Communication is a two-way street. Yes, I get that. But here's the thing. If I know that my bad driving is causing the other car to swerve out of control, what might my good driving do? Now you're right, that can't guarantee that we won't crash because they just may not be paying attention. But if we survive the crash and they know that they were the ones at fault, we can imagine how their level of awareness and their behavior and their willingness to increase their effort to drive better will be impacted because they don't want to be charged for the damage either. So when you're trying to find out who's at fault for the damage in your relationship, just make sure that it's not your bad communication habits causing the damage. If you can relate, become a talker. Subscribe to UCANTALK and check out my tips, lessons, and classes on weekday mornings at 5 a.m. Central Standard Time. Or come chat with me on my Talk to Ruth live sessions on Saturday nights from 8:30 to 9:30 p.m. Central Standard Time and learn more ways that you can talk your way to the healthier relationships that you desire and you deserve. Until next time, be the light.